All right, happy Tuesday. Yesterday we took a look at the Aztecs and Cortez. We met Montezuma and we saw Cortez had that translator, La Malinche. Um, and she really was the key. I'm not sure how she could have learned Spanish so quickly, right? This was the first time they ever met people from Spain, but she learned Spanish fast enough to translate between Cortez and Moctezuma when they first met. And I mean, this is in a very short period of time. Nobody in the Americas had ever heard the language Spanish before, but she picked it up quickly, and then she could tell Cortez what people were saying about him and so on. So let's take a look. Today we're going to watch the end of the Aztecs, part 2, and then we're going to answer some questions. While you're watching the video, again, I put in the timestamps of when you can find the information, but let's go over the questions really quickly so we know what to watch for in that video. So the first question is really, why do you think Cortez was able to get hundreds of thousands of native warriors to help him fight against the Aztecs? Right? Cortez is from a different continent. People in the Americas had never even heard of Europe. He arrives, he's got guns and horses. He fights some local tribes to start with, and he's pretty lucky to conquer them just because he has the horses and guns that sort of scare people. But as time goes, his army grows, and he gets local people to join with him against the Aztecs. And this question is, why would these people help an invader from a different planet almost, a different continent, who just showed up? Why would they help him as he marches from the coast towards Tenochtitlan, which is where Mexico City is today? And then next up, we get to this part here. When Cortez shows up, he meets Moctezuma. It is like a meeting of the worlds. And Moctezuma has a gigantic army. Remember, it's like 25 million Aztec people under Aztec control. He could have easily just attacked them and overwhelmed them and crushed them, but he doesn't. He invites the Spanish into his palaces, and he kind of is the host to them. He invites them in. So this is, how do they take advantage of that? How do the Spanish take advantage of this situation and turn it to their advantage? Number 7, you know what? Back to that meeting between Moctezuma and Cortez. This is a very famous meeting of the two. They meet on the causeway. And I saw a documentary where a historian, or the host of the documentary, followed Cortez's march from the coast all the way on the trails that he walked as best they could piece together to Mexico City today, where Tenochtitlan used to be. And he tried to track down the exact spot where this super famous meeting in history between these two men. And in the video anyway, it shows that today in Mexico City, it's in the lobby of a hotel, and they've got a hospital. And in the middle of the hospital, they have a mural on the wall. Most people don't especially know what the mural's for, that's showing that that's the exact spot. People think that is where Cortez and Moctezuma met each other. So that's in the video. So the Spanish did not take over Tenochtitlan in their first time they were there. Eventually they flee. They run away from the city. This question here is, what happened? Why did they run away? And a lot of them got killed. Most of them got killed. What were some of the factors that made it tough for them to escape, the Spanish to escape Tenochtitlan? Then question 8, what were 2 ways Cortez used Tenochtitlan's island location as a way to attack it? Remember, it's an island, and he used the fact that it was an island as a weapon against the people of Tenochtitlan. And there's at least 2 ways that he did that. So check that out in the movie at 5:05. And then finally at the end, it shows the biggest killer of the Aztec wasn't Spanish guns. It wasn't horses or swords. What was the thing that killed the largest number of the Aztec population? And what was the total percentage of the population that passed away from this? Okay. And that'll play into really what finished off a lot of the Incas also, and we get into that next week. Okay, so watch this video, answer these questions, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.